So, we are gathered here, but we are also gathered with our siblings around this country. And our theme for today is hands off. That message, I see many of you on your signs. Hands off is a message to those in Washington who think it is their right to dismantle the country that we have fought and loved and built together. But I also want to lift up the theme that we are holding here in Boston. And our tagline is, "We the people means everyone." Our leadership in DC has made it clear that they are not interested in hearing from us. And we certainly should have some things to say to them. But I want us to ground ourselves in the fact that the only force that is more powerful than fear is love.
Yeah, sorry. I just like to who you with. The lieutenant from here.
And so today I want us to be as focused, if not more, in building the love between us and sending our love and connecting with people who are not yet here yet, because it is only when we, the people, rise up as a movement that we have the possibility of pushing back on the forces of fear and fascism. So, we're gonna get started with our speakers, but I wanna do a couple of quick announcements so that folks know. If you are a member of the disability community, we have a space here. The accessibility space is right here in the front. And so I want to lift up that community because there are many members of my family who are no longer with us, who are disability activists, and I know my uncle and my aunts would have been here today. But I also want to lift up the disability community because they are one of the first groups that President Trump attacked the moment that he got into office. And that's an old playbook, because that is also what the Nazis did when they came in to power. So we want to lift up our disability community, and if you want to be part of the accessibility space in the front, there is space here for you. So I want to say, if you are not part of the disability community, I'm going to ask you to push back just a little bit more in the accessibility space, which is right here, to make more room for the disability community. And I'm going to also say to folks, we will be led in our march by the disability community. Which means that I need us all to be disciplined when we start to get to the point where we're going to march, to ensure that they can get out front first. So I also want to lift up, is there anybody here from the LGBTQIA community? Is there anybody here from the immigrant community? Now here's one of the important groups. Is there anybody here for whom this is the first time you have been out to a march or protest? I see those hands. Let's give them a big round of applause. So we're going to keep talking. We're going to keep building. And we're going to have some speakers. But I want you to take a moment before we get into you hearing from other people to look around you and see if there's anyone you don't know. Just take a moment, look around, and introduce yourself to them. Just take a moment.
I'm Inez. Nice to meet you. I'm Deirdre. Monica, nice to meet you. Deirdre. I'm Inez. Nice to meet you.
Too.
I just have been here. I know.
I've been here since 8 a.m. too.
All right, y'all. Now I feel like I'm in church. Whenever I let the congregation start greeting each other, then we have to corral them back to their seats. But don't worry, we're going to keep doing that. We have a couple more times where we're going to ask you to introduce yourselves to people because movement is built on the strength of those relationships. And so I did forget to introduce myself. I'm Reverend Mariama White-Hammond. I'm the pastor of New Roots AME Church, and I am dressed in the way that many more of you remember me. I was the MC of the Women's March, and so I channeled that energy. Thank God, after COVID, that this coat didn't fit, but thank God that it fits today. And so I'm gonna hand it over to my co-MC, Reverend Masan Hall.